to the Austin Tamargo podcast. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Welcome to the Austin Tamargo podcast. We got a lot of very interesting subjects to discuss today on the podcast. If you have any subjects you want to talk about, let me know in the comments, because this podcast is for the viewers. Okay, so it's an interactive podcast with the viewers, meaning my guests. You know how podcasts usually have a guest? My guests are my viewers. So welcome everybody. Congratulations on just by being a viewer, you are officially on the Austin Tamargo podcast. He said I look excited. Yeah, I'm excited for my podcast. This is episode 5. I did a few episodes last year. This is the next official episode. What's your favorite food? Okay, boom, that's a good topic right there. My favorite food, for me, I don't think I have a one favorite food. I think it depends on what I'm craving at the moment. But I can definitely say I really do enjoy a good chicken and shrimp Alfredo. I really do enjoy a good chicken and shrimp Alfredo. But there's a lot of other things I enjoy as well. That's just something I've had a lot lately. What about everybody else? Everybody comment your favorite food. This is this podcast is for the viewers, so the viewers can participate in the podcast. Bo, thank you, Bo. Bo said I make the best chili dogs. Rose says she loves spicy food. She likes Mexican food. I heard Indian food was spicy as well. Have you ever tried Indian food? Chicken fingers, that's a good one. Always a good choice. Go to chicken fingers. No, my car is gone. I'm not gonna get it back. My plan is to save up for a new one. I said no, but I would. Yeah, definitely try it out if you get the chance. Said I like spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti's good. I like spaghetti too. What's my favorite dipping sauce? I'm I'm not really too big of a fan of dipping sauces because, you know, me, I don't really eat fast food like that. Haven't ate fast food in a while. I try not to ever eat fast food. You know, and of course they got dipping sauces at other restaurants, but it's like, you know, a good meal doesn't need to dip. You know, I might get a little ketchup with my fries, you know, but a good meal doesn't need no dipping sauce. Of course, you could put A1 on a steak and it tastes pretty good. That's true. But dipping sauce just seems like it's trying to give me diabetes. You gotta be careful. If you eat dipping sauce every day, that might not be good for you. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hey Derek, how you doing? God bless you. I hope you're doing good also. We're doing a podcast. We're doing a podcast right now. And the podcast subject is whatever the viewers want to talk about, because we're doing a interactive podcast with the viewers. So barbecue has a lot of sugar. Yeah. I definitely believe that. So whatever you got, subject y'all want to talk about, within reason, of course, we can discuss today on the Austin Tamargo podcast. Thank you so much, Alonzo. Thank you so much, Alonzo. God bless you. He just sent a $5 super chat donation, and he said, "Just get some chow in you, my dollar." God bless you, man. Yeah, I will. Not yet, but I will. Thank you. That super chat donation will really help me out next month. Why not, Alexandra? And why do you feel you need to call other people that word? That's not very nice. Y'all, could y'all please give me a like if you appreciate my live stream? If you like me at all, please give my live stream a like. God bless. Love and peace for everybody. Yes, I did current. I'm happy to say my rent is covered for the whole month of May. I raised enough money yesterday to pay off rent all the way till the 21st of May. And on the 21st of May, I'm gonna get a check from YouTube, a direct deposit. Actually, I just call it a check. It's, you know, but a direct deposit from YouTube. And then that'll cover my rent for the rest of the month. And then a little bit extra too, a few more days. I'm very grateful. You know, honestly, I did have something. But honestly, I did not have a lot. I was a little doubtful, but I always believe in miracles. And yesterday a miracle happened. He says, life that hard in the USA. I mean, of course, life is a lot harder in a lot of other places in the world, of course. But there's also a lot of places where life is a lot easier than the United States. You know, it's also a lot of places that take care of their citizens a lot better than the United States takes care of its citizens. You know, because the United States is under this imperialist capitalist ideology that you know, that they try to convince people that the government is bad. I mean, our government is bad, the capitalist government, but they try to get people to be against providing health care, education, basic services that we need. You know, more paid time off, especially for mothers. You know, parental leave, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. If you could visit a different country, what country would you visit? Honestly, I swear on my life, I'm not even joking or just saying this. If I could visit any other country, you know, and you know, with approval of the country, you know, I would love to visit North Korea, otherwise known to them as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, because you know, it's, of course, every person in the United States would love to visit and just see it for themselves. You know, we've been fed so much propaganda about them, but the United States bombed them so much, you know, killed so many innocent people in the Korean War just for their desire to control the region, you know. And stop people from democratically choosing to be socialist and communist. Yes, I did DS gaming. I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. He said Dr. Ernesto Guevara was one of my inspirations to learn about history. Yeah, he's one of, you know, my greatest heroes, you know. He said, did you do the dance? I don't ever remember saying I was gonna do a dance if I got the rep money. I said if people sent me money, I would dance. Somebody did send me $10 to dance, and I did a 30-second dance. They said I have to dance for 30 seconds. He said, I dare you to dance for $1. I don't know. $1? I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe $5, $10. Then we might be able to talk. So you said, what's the craziest thing I ever did for money? Well, I don't know if it's exactly the craziest thing I ever did, but I can tell you a story. When I was like 13 or 14, something like that, I went with my church's teen youth group, you know, all the teenagers, they call the youth group. As a teenager, I went with them to this trip, you know, to somewhere else, like in North Carolina, or maybe one time we went to Alabama. We passed out tracts door to door, you know, attended a bunch of services each time, or, you know, sermons, whatever you call them. But we were staying in this hotel in some other city, you know, and one of the boys in the youth group, an older boy, a few years older than me, he said he would give me $20 if I chugged this whole bottle of liquid laxative. And so I did it, right? And then he refused to give me the $20. Even the youth pastor told him, like, hey man, you really should give him the $20. That's messed up. And he said, no, I'm not giving him the $20. And I was like, oh my God, that's so fucked up. I was throwing up, having diarrhea. So that's that. I learned young, you know. Even a fellow Christian will not pay you what they said they would if you do something. So you definitely can't trust a random person on TikTok or YouTube. So that's why I never do nothing unless if somebody dares me to do something or something like that. I never do it. If they say they're gonna pay me to do it, I never do it unless they pay me first. Something like that, you know, some prank or challenge or whatever. Not prank, but you know, some little whatever thing they challenge me to do. Yes, I did pay my rent. I'm very grateful. Hey, thank you, Derek. Maybe one day I will visit Ireland. Hello, crazy awesomeness. How you doing? So this is the Austin Tamargo podcast, episode 5. If anybody has any topics they want to discuss, let me know. Except my ancestors come from which country? About 100 years ago, my family, over 100 years ago now, maybe 120 years ago, something like that, 110, something like that. My family from Sicily, Spain, and Ireland migrated to America during that time. And yeah, I would definitely bark like a dog for $10. Of course, that's easy. My family only came here 100 years ago, 110 or 20 now. We did not participate in the colonization or slavery or none of that. We weren't around for none of that. So at the time that we left from Europe, it was around the time of World War I. It was a lot of poverty. It was very difficult to survive. It was a lot easier to get a job and work an honest living and survive in America. And that's why a lot of people like my family moved to America to escape starvation and great poverty about 100 years ago. You said one of your streams you made just so you could beg for a burger. Who the F does that? I do that. You never wanted a damn burger? You telling me you ain't never wanted a burger in your life? Is that what you telling me? Yes, I got the rent paid. I've said that a million times. Can anybody please spare $1 for the host? We're doing an Austin Tamargo podcast, episode 5. And I'm the host right here, Austin Tamargo. I'm asking you, if you appreciate the content, could you please spare $1, $5, $10, any donation? I got Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo in this poll in my chat. Also in the description of this video and in the About section of my channel. So moving on, is there any other podcast subjects you guys would like to discuss besides, bullying me, harassing me for not being who you want me to be? I mean, I'm not here to be criticized, honestly, I'm really not. I'm here to have some fun, lighthearted, maybe even intellectual conversations here on the Austin Tamargo podcast. I didn't come up here to be bullied, harassed, and slandered or whatever. Yes, this is a podcast. This is the Austin Tamargo podcast. This is episode 5. You know how podcasts usually have a guest, right? My guest is all my viewers. Okay, listen to me right now. My guest is all my viewers. All of you people right now can be my guest. You just gotta stop harassing me, being mean to me, and just talk about something interesting. And let's discuss it together. How about that? Have you ever thought about it like that before? Maybe not. Hold up, this guy named Remitting Fool just commented in the comments, if God is real, his plan was to make you a laughing stock for us 53 people. Is that what y'all really think? Because that is a philosophical discussion. Okay. I'm not here to be criticized or bullied, but that does enter the realm of philosophy there. Okay, that is a question we can ask. Did God make me just to be a laughing stock for 53 people? Wow, interesting. What's everybody's thoughts on this? Anybody else have any thoughts about this? Please, let's hear it. If I can make people laugh, what do they say is the best medicine? Hold on, stop. Right now. Answer me that question right now. What do they say is the best medicine? What is the best medicine? Laughter. So thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Thank me, because I'm providing you with the best medicine. Laughter. How about that? You ever thought about that? Think about it. Just think about it real quick. Okay? Just think about it real quick. What do they say is the best medicine? Laughter. You say I'm a laughing stock. That means I can make a lot of people laugh. So you're welcome. So if you could spare any donation for the services I'm providing you, giving you laughter, which is the best medicine, you could basically call me a healer at this point. You could basically call me a healer at this point. So if you have any appreciation for the services I'm providing you here, the best medicine, for free, donations only, please send any donation. I got Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo in this poll in my chat. Also in the description of this video and in the about section of my channel. God bless. God bless. This is the Austin Tamargo podcast. Okay, wait, I got another question. Okay, I just scrolled back in the comments. Hold on. Current says, of course, no, the Almighty is not evil. Okay, I like that answer. It is what it is, said it's possible. Sarah said the real God doesn't judge others no matter what. Always be kind to others, even if you don't like somebody. Thank you, Sarah. I believe that 100%. We agree 100% in that area. So I'm glad we share the same belief. Juan said, what was your best time or memory growing up? Mine was going to get ice cream. Mine was honestly playing video games. I gotta say 100% without no debate, no contest, 100% playing video. And if I had some ice cream that I could eat while I was playing the video games, yeah, of course, even better. Even better. Kingdom Hearts, Assassin's Creed, those, and a lot of others that didn't have that much of an impact, but just playing them, I was still finding joy. I did not get over 400 the last 2 days. I did get the 300 I needed for rent. That's all I got the past 2 days. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, all I got. But they always try to do this, try to exaggerate instead of just speaking the plain truth. I got exactly what I needed. I'm very grateful for that. Derek said, okay, this person, D, said, I think people are put here to simply be an example of what not to do. So even in that, even if that's true, let's take that at face value. Let's take that as a truth, right? Let's as a thought experiment, let's hypothesize that would be correct, okay? So if I'm here just to warn people of what not to do, that means I have a very special role in that person's life. If someone can look at me and learn from my mistakes, then that is the true value of my mistakes. And if I myself further can also realize that I've made a lot of mistakes, I realize I've been a bum, and directly tell my viewers this, then I'm actually contributing in that process. If my viewers are sent here for an example of what not to do, and they don't have to reason it out for themselves, I can plain right out say I've been a loser bum the past 2 years, and I'm not proud of that. And I'm doing everything I can to better my employment situation, to start working steady hours and start getting a steady paycheck. So I know I've been a bum. I can say what I've done the past 2 years is what I would not recommend you do. So yes, in this understanding, you can see that I am actually part of the process as well, even if that's the case. And for that reason, I would implore you to please send me a donation for being this educator, this person who can give you the wisdom, show you what not to do, and explain to you my mistakes. You can learn from my mistakes. And if you find some value in that, please send $1, $5, $10, anything helps. Any donation is appreciated. I have Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo in the poll in my chat, also in the description of this video, and in the about section of this channel. And you know, and that's the thing. People try to devalue people. You know, my existence has value, whether you want to recognize the fact or not. Whether it's the value of bringing people laughter, which is the best medicine, everybody knows that, or it's the value of being self-aware enough to help people understand not to make the same mistakes I did, and give them that wisdom that can come from not having to go through what I went through, to learn from what I went through. All right, there's many ways that my existence has value, and people will try to devalue your existence to make themselves feel more valuable. That's what's going on here. Derek said, there's a lot of people here who have been hungry or struggled. Karma catches up with you for bullying someone who is in need. Shame on you. Thank you, Derek. I agree. Happy May Day, everybody. Happy May Day. This is the day where we celebrate all the workers of the whole world, and all the sacrifices that they gave to help us have a better life that we have now. The 8-hour working day, you know, having days off, being, you know, there's a lot of things that workers fought for that we take for, you know, not having child labor, you know. What up, bro? I'll see you around in probably a little while. Oh, nice, man. Bless you for that. All right. Yo, what's up, Elijah? How you doing? God bless you. Should I have a little bubble in my head? I don't think so. I don't see no bubble. Oh, you said you live in a little bubble in your head. No, I do not. I'm very aware of reality and who I am and my place in my reality. I have worked many jobs in my life, and I'm doing everything in my power to improve my employment situation right now and get a steady job so I can start getting a steady paycheck. I've been doing everything I can. And so no, all the people who are in here saying that I refuse to work, that I'm not trying to work, that I'm not a worker. Yes, I am a worker. I am part of the working class, and I will start having steady work and steady paychecks soon. Good afternoon, John. How you doing? God bless you. Thanks for joining the live stream today. Thank you all for being here today. This is the Austin Tamargo podcast. You know, I came here to talk about some interesting subjects, but a lot of these haters just want to come in here and try to slander me, bully me, harass me. And so I'm just spending most of this podcast just defending myself from the haters. So it's been a little rough, but you know what? We're gonna make it through this. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much, Gerald. God bless you. Sorry about the brief interruption. You said, here's an interesting subject. Did you get rent paid? Yes, I did. I'm very grateful to all of my viewers who donated the past 2 days to help me get all the money I needed for May's rent. I have rent covered for the entire month of May now. Welcome to the Austin Tamargo podcast. Can you spare a dollar? That's my podcast slogan. Welcome to the Austin Tamargo podcast. Can you spare a dollar? He said, interesting subject. How much for a date? You know, if I get to bring a friend along, you know, to supervise the day. Keep me safe in case you're some crazy person. Then you know, I'd say maybe it's just $100. $100. We could go out somewhere, have dinner. You pay me $100. You pay for the whole dinner. You pay for any money I need to get there, and we might be able to work something out. I do not have a drug addiction. I do not do any drugs. I do not have any romantic partner. I'm not looking for one either. Jeez Louise. Try to do a fucking podcast these days. What do you get? A bunch of trolls. Hello Sheila, how you doing? God bless you. Do you have any subjects you'd like to talk about for the podcast? You know, maybe eventually I have a more structured podcast. But for right now, I'm just doing an interactive podcast with my viewers where they can bring up any subjects they want to talk about and we can collectively discuss these things. You said you're good at me. I'm doing pretty good. I feel very blessed that I got the rent for May paid off. That was a miracle yesterday. So I'm very blessed for that. I feel optimistic about my future, and I feel optimistic about making some good content. I'm glad I got a lot of viewers yesterday. I feel like I have to come up with some really good idea for some good content, because yesterday, because I needed rent, I don't know if it's because I needed rent because of the title or what. I got a lot of viewers, a lot more than I usually do. So I gotta try to find another way to get more viewers. Yes, I did, Kieran. Yes, I did, Justin. Any money for food, groceries, toothpaste, anything else is very much appreciated. I do need some money for toothpaste, actually. I do actually need some money for some more toothpaste. Thank you all for joining my live stream and the 5th episode of my podcast. If you appreciate the content, please give my live stream a like. Please consider sending a donation. If you have any topics for the podcast, let me know. If you have any ideas for any topics. I actually went to the local place that gives out food once a week yesterday, and they said they ran out of food. Swear to God on my life. Swear to God on my life, I went to the place yesterday because you can only go there once a week. They just give you, you know, a bag of a few things, a few items of food and stuff. You know, not very much. You know, I only got like one thing of meat last time. Some refrigerated chicken salad. But the thing is that yeah, I went there yesterday. They said they ran out of food. He said here's the same, they run out. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, damn, that's crazy. God bless you, Sin City. What's up, brother?
How's it going?
Good. Well, I guess this is a failure of a pod. I guess that's what I have to realize. If I want to do a podcast, I gotta have a topic planned out and a guest, because my own guest on screen, because I tried to let the viewers be the guest. Oh, this has just turned into a bunch of people bullying me, harassing me, slandering me, and me just trying to defend myself. So, you know, we have had some good topics of discussion, a few, but it's mostly just been people trying to be big meanie heads. So I guess you could say this podcast has been somewhat of a failure today. That's okay though. It's okay. Maybe I can think of some other good live stream, or I can keep trying. What do you guys think? Maybe I can keep trying to do this podcast. They always say that too. They're like, it's not slandering if it's true. No, the things that these people say about me, yeah, they might say some true things, that I've been a bum, that I'm begging people, and then he says this: remember, you're relying on the kindness of other people. That's also true. But they come in here and they say a lot of things that aren't true, because they know that if they just criticize me for asking for money, for begging, that's not enough. You know, that doesn't turn enough people against me. So they come in here and they spread a bunch of crazy lies about me, try to accuse me of crazy things. You know, they call me a scammer, all this other type of stuff. Yeah, I definitely want to make more historical videos. Hello, I don't know, how you doing? If I make quality videos, I'm gonna need a microphone. For better sound. My favorite time in history? I don't think I have a favorite time. Now is the best time. Hey, thank you, Derek. God bless you. Have a good night, my friend. I do not do any drugs. My favorite cheese. You know, I had some really good cheese last year. It was a pumpkin spice cheese. Say what you want about the pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice cheese was really good. Yes, I'm broke. Please, any donations are appreciated. Please. Please, my friends. God bless you, Sarah. God bless you. Hey, can I get $1 in my life? Does anybody feel like donating tonight? I got Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo in the description of this video. I don't think any of us Americans are worthy of the best shit life has to offer. It's American money that's going to kill Palestinians. What are we doing collectively to stop it? I appreciate the protesters. I think they're doing good. You know, God bless them. But we all need to be protesting. We need to be going on strike. If you're not going on strike for Palestine, you definitely can't say you deserve the best shit in life. I don't deserve the best shit in life. I definitely don't. That's the individualism capitalist propaganda tries to sell you. That calendar was made for a reason, to make people who buy it think that they're better than others, that they deserve to forget about the genocide that their country is committing and deserve to be happy and ignore it. Yeah, that's why I said I do not deserve the best shit in life. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I deserve the best shit in life, like that calendar is trying to brainwash other Americans into thinking. Yeah, we both aren't doing enough to stop our money to go fund a genocide. We both aren't doing enough. I agree with that. I do not support Trump or Biden. I do not support any Democrats or any Republicans. I'm not gonna support Genocide Joe or Genocide Trump. Trump wants to continue to support Israel just like Biden does. He says he wants to support Israel even more than Biden. What kind of opinion could I have on that, Ghost? What kind of opinion could I, an American bum, have on that? Okay, I know genocide is wrong. You know, I know that the United States created the Taliban, or not created it, but propped it up. So, you know, the United States has worked very hard to destabilize a lot of Arab countries and stop them from having regular democracy, having any sort of democracy. And so whenever you got your countries being bombed by the United States, you know, being terrorized by the United States, you know, and the United States is funding all these different groups, you know, it's not for me, an American, to judge the Taliban or, you know, try to pass judgment or act, or even act like I know anything about the Taliban. I mean, I have studied a little bit of, you know, America's actions and even the Soviet stuff in Afghanistan. But, you know, I think the United States should fund everybody. You know, the United States needs to give away all its money so it will hyperinflate and then become worthless, and then that'll speed up the decaying of the American empire. But it's probably not the it's definitely not an educated opinion. I don't have any educated opinion on the United States giving money to the Taliban. I don't. I'm not seeing nothing about the Taliban committing genocide. Okay, I'm not seeing nothing about the Taliban committing genocide. But we all know Israel has been committing genocide on Palestinians. That's an accepted fact. Okay, we all know that Israel has created an apartheid state. Even South Africa, a country that's experienced a similar thing, has, that's where the word apartheid comes from. That they have, taken Israel to international court because, they know their people went through that. Not too long ago, only a few decades ago. And the bombing campaign on Gaza is one of the biggest bombing and biggest biggest destruction, the biggest bombing campaign that's been anywhere in the world for decades. And they've killed 35,000 innocent people, 13,000 innocent children, and a lot of Israeli defenders try to say, oh, you can't compare us to the Nazis or any other genocide because we only killed 35,000 civilians. But I was watching Ugopnik, this other YouTuber who's a communist, and he's Serbian, and he says like, yo, that's exactly what the Serbs tried to say when they committed genocide, because it was only a few thousand, or at the time that it was being committed, right? But genocide is not just about how many people you kill. It's the purposeful, intentional killing of civilians, based on, their race, religion, ethnicity, any of that, and it's kind of depressing. It's something that I'm still working out. There's so many emotions that come at once. So many emotions that come at once when, I get all these people who are brainwashed by the American empire, and who literally are not understanding that they just have no they have no empathy. No, I do not do any drugs. They're so brainwashed and play so much video games, watch so many movies or whatever media entertainment that they they really just don't really think or care about the fact that, like just imagine the street you live on. Okay, everybody, please do this right now. Imagine the street you live on. Imagine the house you live on, or the apartment you live in, or the trailer you live in, whatever you live in. Imagine a bomb coming down right now, right on your house. You're not part of no organization. You're just a regular working class person trying to survive. All of a sudden, you wake up a few hours later, you can barely move. You're under the rubble of your own house, and next to you is your dead child, crushed from the roof. You can't get yourself out, and you're just screaming for help, yelling, hoping somebody hears you. This is the reality that is going on right now, and that only is happening because of American dollars. Because our tax money is going to fund this. And we collectively, there's a lot of people that do care and are protesting, but we collectively, as in the majority of the masses of people, don't care because it's not happening to us. We don't care that it's literally our money that's going to fund this, to do this. We're used to having no participation in government. We're used to not deciding where our taxes go. We're used to having no participation and no voice to what our taxes go towards. We're used to that. And we're pacified and we're numb to the fact that we are the big, bad, evil empire in the world right now. And that we're just accepting that all our money is going to commit so many acts of genocide around the world in all these decades of American imperialism. And like I said, it brings up a lot of emotion in me because, you know, I want to be angry. You know, I've spent a lot of time being angry. But, you know, certain people you just don't want to waste your time on because they're not going to have a discussion in good faith. They're just there to attack you. You know, verbally, mentally, whatever. Can anyone spare $1? Anyone spare $1? Can anybody please spare $1? You know, I try to have a productive discussion. It's just all there is a bunch of trolls talking shit, so just resort to the old who got $1, you know. Can anyone please spare $1? Please, can anybody please spare $1? You know what? I think I'm gonna make a new live stream and just say, can anybody spare $1 for the title? You said just got your card, and I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you're talking about. What card? Can anyone please spare $1? Can anybody please spare $1? Anybody, please. Where the real ones at? Stop playing with me. For real, stop playing with me. Where the real ones at? Where are the good ones of America, of all of the world? Where are the good ones? He said, I'm real. God bless you, my friend. He said, what's really good? What's good is helping others with money. So please be a good person today, and please spare some money from me. Anything helps. Back in the woods, asking again. Back in the woods, asking again. Can anybody please spare $1? Because if you do, I will appreciate you. Just $1, just $1. If you send me one, I will thank you, son. You telling me ain't none of you's got $1? Jeez Louise, what does a guy gotta do for a few bucks around here? You know? Yeah, I'm gonna make a new live stream. I'll be right back.